Ciao beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my Christmas series. So today I'm going to share another project part of this week, and next week they are going to be dedicated to little gifts that we handmade for everybody, for our crafty friends, as to put into your happy mail, or to everybody. And today I'm going to be sharing how to make this little cute backpack. And then it's got a magnet closure, so it stands still like this. Super cute to make. There's a little backpack. You could put this for like your children if you wanted to, or for your teacher, or simply like this for also as a gift. Have used my Imperial Indigo papers because I like it, and I liked it in blue, but you can make this in different colors. Okay, before we go, just have a little question for you, little Christmas joke. What do kids elves learn at school? 3, 2, 1. The kids elf, they learn the alphabet. Okay guys, so let's start. I've done some cutting ahead only because I don't want to be here until Christmas Eve. So we need 2 pieces of cardstock. So the first one, which is the bigger one, so this is my prototype. So this is to make the bigger part of the backpack. It measures, where is that? Oh, there it is. Got my instructions here. 8 by 11. Okay, so 11 by 8. Only on the long side we score it at 1.5, which is this way. 1.5, 5 1/4, 6 3/4, and 10.5. I repeat, so it's 1.5, 5 1/4, 6 3/4, and 10.5. And then rotate it. On the short side you score it at 1.5 and 6. Okay, then what you need to do, oh yeah, you can see it from here. We need this part score on this one, which would be the side of the backpack. You see that? Yeah. So you got to part score it at 3/4 of an inch, and you stop it roughly at 5. So you do a 3/4 of an inch and 6. Okay, so you do the part score until you get to this point here, which is about roughly 5. And then you get this little tool here. And where's my ruler? I've got my baby shark ruler. And then we're going to create these triangles. Okay, so where the score lines stop, you just score it with the 2 corners there. So you create this really nice triangle, and that will make your backpack side a bit more nicer. Okay, put that in there, which is this triangle here. Can you see that? Yes, you can. So what we're going to do, that's the bottom. Okay, so we need to get rid of this tab here, and then need you guys to winge it like that. Then cut straight, and then again wedge it tiny bit more, like a really like that little bit. Then cut that again, and then wedge it. That will help you guys when we put the backpack together, not to, for the squares not to be annoying. Okay, then what we're going to do now, we're going to vanish all the score lines. Should have done this earlier and I forgot. I just realized when I was cutting it, and it's like, oops. Don't banish the part score line, because that's going to do itself. I'm hoping that you're not going to hear any dodgy background noises. Okay. Okay. So we ended up with something that looks like this. Okay. So that's the base. When the side tab is, keep it on your right hand side arm. We're going to cut all of these and leave just this rectangle here, because that is the top of the backpack. Okay, so start from the edge, just cut it all off. Okay, and then stop it there. Okay, and then you need to get rid of this tab here as well. And then wedge it out. Okay, so you've got something that looks like this. Okay, so when you put it together, that would be the side of the backpack, and that's the lid, if you want to call it like that. Now my paper, I don't know what you can see on camera, it's got two sides. One is very shiny, which is the back, and one has got this really nice texture, so that will be the front of my backpack. Okay, so what you do, you would do something like that and do it. Now on here, those two bits here is when you will put your glue dots with your magnets. Okay, now don't even try to do what I've done, because it won't work, because depends what magnet you have. Mine are very, very, very thick. You see how thick they are? So what am I going to do? I'm going to do something a bit different. On the lid, which is this piece here, I'm going to put a magnet there, because we're going to cover these with the paper. Okay, so the front, I'm actually going to put the magnet here, which it will go on the front when we close it. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to put tiny bit of glue just to get the magnet in place, just a tiny bit. Don't go mental. Oops, the other way around. There, just position it roughly, yeah, roughly like that. And the reason why I'm doing this now, because I'm actually realized I don't want them showing. So if you do this way, they will be totally covered. Then what I'm going to suggest you guys do, when is my punch? Punch. Oh, there it is. This is 1 inch punch. Just gonna get a little punch. I'm just gonna put tons of double side tape. Don't bother with glue, because it won't work. Don't ask me how I know. So just put loads and loads of double side tape. Literally, you've got to cover it the entire circle like that. And I'm just going to trim it with my adhesive scissors. Don't try glue, because it won't work. So you want something, you want a dry adhesive. You can put glue dots if you want. You won't see any of this, because we're going to put the paper on top of it. Okay, so where is my paper piercer? There we go. So now we're just gonna take a backing off. But 2 hours later, no, I'm joking, about a few minutes later, I managed to get that. So you get your double side tape in there, and you're just going to cover it completely. Okay, so that goes in there. So we're going to cover this rectangle here, but before we do that, I suggest you guys round the corner. It will look a bit nicer. Now if I put this on my desk, you will hear a whole full noise on the background, so I'm going to do it on my lap. And I'm hoping that you won't hear that. So that's that done. And then you need a piece of paper, and I have used my Imperial Indigo papers. Is one of, well, it's the top best-selling kit on my channel. Is 11 pages. If I have used the page with the 4 pages in here, which is this one here, when you got the page with 4 little cards, and I have used this one here. This is, I know most of you guys have got this kit because it's been very popular. And again, we're going to round the front cover, the front corner in there as well. So how am I going to do this? So I'm going to have that in there. 1 and 2. I'm hoping that you've not heard that horrible sound. Okay, and then we're going to glue. I'm going to use some glue now. Okay, so it goes like that. So if you do this, you won't see the magnet. You've got to fiddle in a bit. My magnet, when I got my, for when we went to in Italy, there is a little craft shop near my house. So I got them from there, but you can get them from Amazon, all different places. Okay, so that is the magnet, and you can't really see it. I can see it in flesh because I can see a bit of the paper. Oh yeah, you can probably see it as well. So that is going to go in there like this. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put the magnet on the back there. Can you see how strong it is? Yeah. So we're going to position the magnet inside, so where this is going to go, and I'm explaining myself. So the backpack is going to close like this. Okay, so that will be the front. So we need to try and to position it on this side here. So again, you won't be able to see it when it closes. So you need to messing about. Position the lid first, and then you will catch it. Yeah, you see it? You catched it. So let me show you again. So we need to put a bit of glue. Position that inside, and then it will stay in place. Yeah. So if you position like that, the magnet will stay in place inside. Okay, so once you glue it inside, just gonna have the same situation. Punch a piece of cardstock. Again, you won't be able to see it because it's going to be inside. Okay, and then where is my paper piece? Now I went a bit light this time with the tape. I don't think it will make a difference, but I'll let you know in a sec. Please play, because I really don't want to stop it again. I think I will have to. Okay, so double side, we just put it on top of it. So that is now covered. You won't be able to see any of this because that's going to be inside. Okay, so now let's form the backpack. So we're going to put some glue in here on the main tab. And then we just bring that over, and then slowly position the tab. Again, you can use double side tape, but if you use liquid glue, it gives you that extra time to maneuver it, the cardstock, so you position it when you're happy. To be fair, guys, little tip, I could have used a thicker cardstock. If you use a thicker cardstock, it will make your life a bit easier, because this cardstock here is really thin. but it's only going to hold some chocolate and a gift card, so I'm not extremely fussy about it. Okay, then so that's the front, that is the back. So what we're going to do, we push the two laps down, the tabs that we made earlier, one on the front on top of it, and then we pull that over. In fact, I'm just going to put some glue on the tabs and then some glue in here. Okay, and then again you just put it all together. Just need to press it for a few seconds. And then when we did the part score on the two sides, slightly push it inwards, and that will stay shut. Okay, just like this. Right, I'm going to leave this outside, and we're going to form the little backpack. Okay, so we're going to form this one here. So for the front, we need a piece of cardstock that measure 8 by 4. On the long side, you score it at 1/2 inch, 3 3/4, 4 1/4, and 7 1/2. Then you rotate it. On the short side, you score it at 1/2 inch. Oops, sorry, this way. 1/2 inch, 2 1/2, and 3 inches. Okay, so it's 1/2 inch, 2 1/2, and 3. And then again, like we did, we're going to put the box together. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to repeat the same thing, but I'm going to speed it up, because otherwise this, again, we'll be here until Christmas Eve. Okay, but I'm not going to skip it. I will record it, but I will speed it up. Okay. Okay, guys, so the way that you constructed the small one is exactly the same how we did with the big one. With, of course, you see the magnets is inside. So can you hear it? It closed shut perfectly. So this little piece here is 3 by 3/4 of an inch, and then around the corner. So the last thing that we need to do now is put in this one here, attach it to the main body of the backpack, just like that. Just make sure it's kind of like straightish. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, guys, in fact I might just leave it for a few more seconds. Okay, so we're gonna finish the backpack, just put in the strings. So what I need you guys to do, let me just get rid of this. I need you to 2 little strips that 8 by 1/4 of an inch, and I need you guys to curl it like that. Okay, 1, 2, and then what you guys going to do is just simply, normally the backpack is like this, so you get, I think they're too long. You get 1 attached there and 1 attached there. So I think it'll be too long. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it like there. Okay, so let me just put a tiny bit of glue there. And there's no rules for this, to be fair, so you just position it where you want it to. And do the same on the front. Stay there. Who told you to move? This is why we need a third hand. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You can make these for any occasion, really. I normally put these at Christmas because I put some, if I put gift card on the little pocket, I just put some chocolate on the top, and I think that's super cute. So, okay, and then we're going to do the other one as well. Where is the other string? Oh, there you are. So probably do the same. Oops. Do this first. Just put some glue in there. Then I'm probably going to cut it there. Put some glue in here. So relaxing doing this sort of project. I mean, you can go mental and decorate these with some gold metal embellishment if you want to, but I think that's super cute. So that's the back and that's the backpack. And then it's keep shut. Okay. Right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little project for just an alternative way to make Christmas gift boxes. You can either put the name of the person in here. You can do anything that you want with it. As usual, you find this is my Imperial Indigo paper. I'll put the link down below in case you want to purchase it. And that is the little box. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please consider to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps and support the channel doing well. I just want to shout out today to the lovely Selena, and I will put the comment on the screen now. Selena gave me actually the inspiration to do this sort of series because she said that she's not a fan of Christmas, and also not all the things that we make as a Christmas gift need to be related with Christmas paper. So you can, again, I'm not using any Christmas papers here, but it's a nice little Christmas gift. And also Selena said that she will join my VIP in January because the VIP papers for November and December, they're all going to be Christmas related. Okay, so you can find more projects like this in a folder on my channel. I'll put a little picture on the screen. It's called, I think it's called Paper Boxes 3D Papercraft, something like that, when I've done all different projects making gift boxes, if you guys wish it to. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Big thumbs up if you like this video, and until Friday actually, because it's Wednesday today, until Friday, stay safe and well.